I have seen in my lifetime how mobile phones came in and everything in communication changed ever since. And something like that is happening right now. And it's not only about the digitalization of the world, it's about the integration of ecosystems. This is part of that change, and in 10 years from now, 20 years from now, we will probably have forgotten how we've lived without it. But what really matters are those who take the first steps, those who take the leap of faith and develop the framework.
When you're touching people's lives and making a difference, that's very motivating. For far too long, product providers have created complex products that no one can understand so that they can charge fees that no one can understand. We've tried to change that. And yes, we've been innovative in doing so, but we're not trying to bring products just to be innovative. We're using our innovation so the products we bring to market are good, that they make a difference, and that people can easily understand it.
Most farmers have a keen attachment to nature because our livelihood is dependent on nature, and it's rarely that you find short-term thinking when engaging with farmers, because they know whatever they're doing now for a short-term gain is going to bite them in 5 to 6 or 7 years.
So we did extensive investment in things like liquid fertilizer, mulching the soil.
It's a holistic approach, so trying to be as earth-friendly as we possibly can.
Making use of tech, making use of Internet of Things, being able to measure everything on the farm and really being able to be a part of it on an expansion such as this really allows us to plug into your guys' system and start measuring as much as we can and really helping to drive those yields.
The world is looking for moringa. The world is starting to consider alternative spaces other than the traditional India.
I sold 100 kilograms of raw leaf to a guy from America. He was saying we could plant a tree over the entire space in Africa and we still would never be able to supply enough for the American market.
We need to make investment decisions the whole time. The investment decision is about what you're going to grow, if you're going to stay relevant, and if you'll be able to compete in the world market with your product. Pistachios, we know it's working here, we know we can compete in the top 20% in the world. It's a great revenue per hectare, it's a great revenue per millimeter, and also pistachios have an incredible margin of profitability, which allows you going forward in difficult years to be able to still turn a profit.
So we focused on what is cost per gram, and the way we do that is to go and look at what are the drivers. When we built this facility, the first thing that we did was put in water meters, electricity meters wherever we could, to be able to benchmark this as a technology and as a potential farming facility to see how viable is this. How does it stack up against conventional farming and other vertical farming solutions?
The profit margin is really high. We always assume the nut price will grow in line with inflation. But the fact is, essentially it's a luxury food. It's this kind of superfood all about demand. So we're expecting it to do better than inflation.
And it has done better than inflation over the last at least 10 years.
And by quite a few percent.
We're constantly looking for ways to be able to offer investments and assets to our customers that are market leaders, that are able to beat most of the products that are currently out there.
It's just so cool that you can have people earning money on something that is doing good.